I'm learning a lot by making mistakes. Part of the fun. Alright, it's 3,800. I know that. Yeah, I can't wait to fly the 737, to be honest with you. Welcome back. I'm heading back to where I started, hopefully. It's alright. I mean, for me, this is all in fun at the moment, so.
1187, cleared to land, runway 25 right.
You're from Las Vegas?
Too high, too high.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Right.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Flight slow.
400.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Flight slow.
Flight slow. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
200.
Caution, taxiway. Caution.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
50, 40, 30.
Terrain ahead.
20.
Pull up.
Retard. 1187, contact ground on 1.
I think I forgot the flaps. I got lucky there, I think. I went to full flaps though.
Las Vegas Tower, orbit 4373, ready to go. Runway 25, right IFR to 10-9. Orbit 4373, hold short, runway 25, right traffic is Airbus on the runway.
Oh yeah, hot landing though.
Hold short, runway 25, right, orbit 4373.
Floater. That's where running, yeah. That's where rudders would have helped though, eh? If I had the rudders, I could have turned myself a little bit more, but because of where I got the throttle controls, it was really, really tough to use.
1187, please acknowledge. 121.1 for 1187.
I forgot to set the auto brake, you're right. That was my bad. Oh, I had the spoilers going. But it wasn't bad. 1 for 2. We all lived, so.
Las Vegas ground, 1187, taxi to the gate. 1187, taxi to gate, India 8, using taxiway Alpha 6 Golf Delta. Taxi to gate, India 8, via taxiway Alpha 6 Golf Delta. 1187. Las Vegas ground, world travel 1334 with British taxi. World travel 1334, taxi to it, short of runway 25, right, using taxiway Charlie, contact tower on 11.
Well, no, I was using manual brake. So I don't think auto brake was set. I got it on the ground.
On runway 07 left.
Let's see if we can, yeah, I'll definitely check out the course. Here comes the big landing. I'm probably in a bad spot for the tower to pick it up, but it went way up and I dropped again because I had too much throttle. You gotta remember the whole ease up on the throttle and just give it a little bit. I don't have to stab the throttle. But it came down pretty level because I didn't notice the front wheel come down too much. Yeah, I didn't use the reverse thrusters. I gotta make a setting for that, I think. Do that on the do that for one of the buttons that I've got. That worked well. It's 319. Although there's not a whole lot of difference, I don't think, between the 318 and 19, between other than a little bit of cosmetic things and the amount of passengers it'll hold. This is a 319. Yeah, I think for this stream, I'm gonna have to find one of those things. There's a movie somewhere where they did the whole chain vomiting thing. There was Goonies or something else. I'm gonna find one of those. Or some kind of scary landing video. The cockpit's virtually the same, but they probably do fly a bit different, otherwise they wouldn't make it the same. To do something with this frame rate drop I'm getting. Yeah, so these flights are going to take a bit more planning than I'm used to. I mean, I thought I had them planned well enough, but no crash. That was just a short hop, go out, turn around, come back.
Las Vegas ground, world travel 3258 with Papa, ready to taxi to IFR. World travel 3258, taxi to and hold short of runway 25, right, using taxiway Charlie. Contact tower on 119.9er when ready. Taxi, hold short runway 25, right, using taxiway Charlie. World travel 3258.
Maybe I picked a harder aircraft to fly. I don't know. I mean, I can load up one of the 320s and we can try and see how different it is. Maybe that's what I'll do. Try out the 320. Yeah, just give me a second here. I'm going to load up the 320. I don't have Easy Dock set up for this or anything, so. I'm going to try flying it pretty much blind. Add-ons. Studio. Camera set. Let's see if it's the same. You have to just give me a minute to see if this comes up. I gotta load the camera settings that way I can float around this thing. Okay, so from the outside, that's the 320 from the outside. From the inside, essentially the same. Take this puppy out and see if it can do something. Do the same thing we did last time, see how much different the landing is. I'm gonna have to do something to fix some of these graphics though. Crash! I'm watching. I happened to notice that I tripped on my rudder pedal. Trying to set stuff up. Damn insurance companies aren't going to like me. I'm not going to make it as a real pilot. You kidding me? Really? This is supposed to be because GSX, when it does a crash, with the Steam Edition at least, it doesn't come back. Okay, those are all removed. Options. White. Oh. Mini Arma. I've heard of you before. You actually follow a couple of the same streams that I do. I think the first place I spotted you was Dane Flats. I'm gonna run over these vehicles again, aren't I? Okay, I think we're in the clear now. I'm guessing. You get a reputation. It's okay. I've only been following the flight sim community about a week, so I dropped in on Saturday. I just happened to notice that you were watching his stream, and everyone was calling you out. It's fine. I'm flattered that you actually came in to look. Believe me, I wouldn't expect you to recognize my name, not unless you play a lot of WoW. Essentially what we're trying to do here is see what the big differences between the 319 and the 320 are, because apparently Boom, his friend has a 320, bought the 319, and he crashed it right away. So we're seeing if this is a little bit easier to fly than the other one. I just picked the 319 because it was the expansion one. But it might handle a little bit better just because it's a bigger aircraft. What do you think? Do you think it'll fly better? Or I guess you didn't spot the last couple of crashes I had. No virtual airline is going to want me. The most important thing on this flight is listening to the safety instructions. This is not a game for the impatient, I'm finding. Because I get going down the runway and it's like, I want to go, I want to go, I want to go. The engines sound different, I can tell you that. I like the little whine that comes out of it. It's like a supercharger whine. Flaps are set, none of the beacons are on, but... Well, I couldn't land the 319 after 2 attempts, so... I got one good, decent attempt in, but... Figure we'll try this 320, see how it handles, and go from there. And all this is because I'm waiting for the PDMG to get their 737 patched up, because there's no way in hell I'm going to spend another $100 on an aircraft to get the 777. Yeah, well, like I was saying earlier, it was a lot of this stuff is new to me. I mean, these are older aircrafts. I mean, what are the new aircrafts that have come out, or maybe there hasn't been? I noticed I follow a lot of the PDMG forums. I'm finding everyone's all big on the 777. The 747's like old school news, and the stuff with the 737 is that it's getting weather radar, but I think it's a 2-year-old aircraft. Like, for people like me though, it's brand new stuff. Hey Brendan, welcome to the stream. Just in time to watch a crash. That was an epic crash of that first one. The landing almost didn't work either. I touched down with like one wheel and it was like off to the side. I'm gonna highlight it for sure. I am at Las Vegas, particularly McCarran International. For the iFly 747? Is it a decent aircraft? I guess it... Is it an aircraft that's like for the die-hard enthusiast, or is it something that someone that's only been playing like a month can get into? Yeah, well, I've already bought the 737, but I've got the Steam edition, so I'm waiting on the patch. No, it's not on VATSIM. Good. I'm sure that the VATSIM community is very happy it's not in there. Well, Mini Armor, when I first got into Flight Sim 2004, most of what I flew was the Learjet 45. I never got into the add-ons and stuff like that, so... I like nimble aircraft. I mean, the big aircraft are kind of fun and cool to do the simulated flights with, but you know, this smaller private jet type stuff is better for me. I'm not big on the turboprop. So the 777 seems to be the way to go. I mean, I was watching Bellins with some of the stuff he's doing. He mostly flies the 777. I know. Well, yeah. There's a. I got to do something about the chat link in chat. I want to fix that so it works. I didn't intend to turn it off, but for whatever reason, Nightbot is just being goofy about letting people do this. I'd have to restart the chat, I think. I think for next stream I'm going to have that working. Because I can't even see the link. Yeah, the 747 is huge. But I was watching Furbus fly that thing, and it looked fun. It just kind of floats in the sky, does its little thing. This might be funny to do on VATSIM. Maybe my next stream I will go on VATSIM, whether I can land the damn thing or not. Just kind of learning curve, just steep, make it even steeper. Yeah, the more I hear you guys go on about the PDMG aircraft, the more I want to install this the box version that I've got. I've got it. It's not. Yeah, I can boot the bot out. Yeah, just give me a second. I'll pull on the runway, I'll do that. I only had him in there for music in the beginning. Alright, so Mr. Nightbot. Be gone! Okay, he's gone. I don't know what kind of flaps I've got set, but here we go. He's booted. He's still trying to delete the link, I think. It might be a Twitch thing.
ahead. Full up. Full up.
54,
Oh, big crash at the end of the driveway. Oh man, what happened there? That must have been in the easy dock settings. Okay, let's set this here. Oh, okay, you know what it might be? It might be my dashboard setting. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I fly 744 FS. No. Okay, so I gotta go to my profile and edit that. I pulled up way too much. Give me 1 second here. Save those changes. Hopefully I didn't mess up my channel in the process. Okay, link should be working now. I might need one more crash to do this. It may not like me hitting this building. Okay, good to know. Because I had it, I think, down to about 5.5, which probably was too low. Yeah, it was a channel setting. I have to turn that off to allow Nightbot to question whatever's going on. So it's good to know now. Find out some of this stuff in the early goings. See, links work now.